Physical fitness is it's paramount in police work because you have all kinds of environmental and physical challenges that you'll face every single day. Each recruit will have 3 opportunities throughout the academy to complete their physical fitness standards. We like to have little rewards for different accomplishments as they progress through the academy. We give the gray shirts as a reward for passing their physical fitness requirements, kind of as a morale booster to the individual recruit.
This is the person you want to talk to, and more important, listen to about physical fitness, eating correctly, and preparing correctly.
You know, you have situations where an officer may get in a struggle for his weapon or something like that, and the officer needs to understand what kind of physical demands are going to be required of him. They may go for months or even longer period of time where it's not demanded, and then other situations where it's just demanded constantly in life and death struggle situations.
I'm gonna just call the first person. We're just gonna make our way through it. We'll come up here and we'll weigh again, make sure we got our weight. From there, you go to the first aid room. Yes, right?
Yes, sir.
How old are you again?
29, sir.
29. How tall are we?
5'11", sir.
5'11".
175, sir.
175.
Yes, sir.
Both physically and mentally, there is a process to it. We try to break them down. All of them are broke down to the farthest possible level. That way we can build every single one of them up on a solid foundation and get them all to the same level where they need to be.
Like that. Any headaches or anything? You take any medications right now?
No, sir.
You'll have people tell you, you know, as long as you keep the fire hot enough, you'll burn anything. Which what they're trying to say, as long as you exercise, you can eat anything you want. Well, that's not true. The fact of the matter is what you eat has a big impact on how you perform physically in addition to the exercise. I mean, they both complement each other. You have to know what kind of nutrition to have to be able to exert the exercise right, and you need to know what kind of recovery meals to have, stuff like that, to get the most benefit out of your exercise. They need to look down the line. A lot of them aren't looking at retirement, and it's something they need to look at. And I explain to them, this is how our retirement system works. When you get to the end of your career, they figure out how much money you put in and how old you are, and then your life expectancy, and that's what they pay you. That amount is what you would normally be expected to live. And for you to put money in your pockets is, for one thing, to be healthy at the end of your retirement, live longer, and also be healthy enough to have a good quality of life when you do leave this department.
As far as the calisthenics and the physical exercises that we have them conduct, they'll be more prescribed. They'll have a set number to do of each, and that number will increase.
Just because they got their gray shirt and they made a passing score for PT doesn't mean that they don't have to participate, and that doesn't mean that they don't have to continue to improve on the physical fitness test, because if they don't, Sergeant Nichols will take their gray shirts away from them and they'll be back in black shirts. And then if they still don't perform, we put them in pink shirts. And that's a little bit of a motivator because nobody really wants to be running around in a pink shirt.
46.
It took me about an extra 8 to 9 minutes to do my 1.5 miles. So I'm within 1:30 minutes of my 1.5 miles, and I passed my push-ups and my sit-ups today.
They told us to come in shape. We knew what the requirements were. I did fine. I passed everything. So my sit-ups weren't where I wanted them to be, but other than that, they're good.
Part of PT is getting them ready for their PT final, and then they have defensive tactics that they have to go through, and then they have to go out on the streets, and they're going to have to be able to handle themselves because our job is a physical job.
Most people think that being a Marine is higher than a police officer. This is definitely not the case from my experience. This is a lot tougher than the Marine Corps.
Monday's coming and hell's coming with it. PT, yeah, we start our first official day of PT is on Monday, and they'll get their indoctrination to that. The worst part about all this is the fear of the unknown. What we're going to do is push them past what they think they're capable of doing. Everybody will be fatigued on Monday. You can't show up in so much shape that you can't get smoked.